Hi, my name's Sally Warner. My work life changed completely when lockdown happened. One bit that I can still do, I'm self-employed, one bit I can still do is teach saxophone, flute and recorder. But it looks very different. I'm still in my music teaching room, but my pupils are now on a screen. So I used to start lessons by putting on a backing track and we'd jam along together. We can't do that anymore. The time delay means we can't play together. So we've got to be creative and find new ways to do things. Or I would say something like, pick a card, pick your next challenge, and they'd choose something to do. All my props, I've got so many props I used to give them, and I can't do that anymore. So all I can do is continue to try and inspire others with music and share my passion for music.
Hi, my name's Jonathan Chesterman. I work for Step Change Debt Charity, helping people with problem debt. It's been quite difficult in the pandemic because trying to help people with uncertain futures, not knowing if they're going to have a job to go back to. For me personally, it's also been quite challenging because it's been difficult to bounce ideas off colleagues readily. But equally, it's been quite exciting because I've been able to learn new technology, how best to use technology, and as a bit of a geek, it's something I've really enjoyed doing.
I'm Kirsty. I work for an event management agency. With live events not being able to take place since lockdown, I was on furlough for most of the summer, which when I'm used to a fast-paced environment and travelling a lot was very strange. But now I'm busy doing lots of virtual events and conferences, but really hoping that live events will be back soon.
My name is Evelyn. I work as a support worker. COVID has had a huge impact on my role as a support worker. We had to adapt to a new safe way of working with the people I support. For example, we had to start using a mask, which was a big challenge as it brought barrier in communication between me and the people I support.
It's lovely to be back in school, but things are quite different. We teach our year groups in bubbles, so they each have a different area of the school that they stay in, and we have less lessons, but they're much longer, and we have different breaks and lunch times. So as a teacher, I have to travel to my class, and this can be quite problematic because I'll arrive, the class are already there, I've got to set up, I've got to get the computer working, and I've got to teach my lesson.
Hi, I'm David and I've been part of St George's for the last nearly 5 years. My work is computer based and so I'm still able to do the work I normally do. But on the other hand, it's changed enormously because science is an enormously collaborative process. In normal circumstances, I'd be walking around the office talking to colleagues for a significant part of the day, and obviously that's now significantly harder. So much has changed and also much has stayed the same. And I'm still able to work, which I'm profoundly grateful. But I really do miss the interaction with my colleagues.
Hi everyone, I'm Louise and I'm an office worker. It's been quite isolating sometimes. And I think I'm just probably, during this time, just trying to remember that even though it's a challenge at the moment, just that God is still here and He's with us. And looking after us. So I've just found that encouraging. And just having a little bit more time to be outside in the outdoors, because that's been really good as well.
Hi there, my name is Tracy Farnhill. I work in the banking sector as a project manager. My role's changed quite a lot since lockdown. I used to be in the office travelling in 4 times a week to have various meetings with my colleague, with my own desk. In the Leeds office. Now I'm working full-time from home, having all my meetings virtually with my colleagues, meeting up on the video and chat to organise and complete our activities. It's quite a big change.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm an NHS doctor and I work treating patients with cancer. I think 2 of the biggest challenges for me have been the volume of information that we've been processing and new decisions that we've been making, and also the physical barrier that PPE presents when I'm trying to communicate well with the patients that I care for.
Hello, I'm Mark Pallant and I'm Director of Music and on the leadership team of a large Church of England secondary school. There have been many challenges in schools during lockdown and they continue daily. For me, one of the saddest things has been the loss of the many opportunities for enrichment that make our schools buzz and promote mental, physical and spiritual well-being. Shows, concerts, drama, sport, collective worship, trips, residentials, outdoor pursuits. Let's be honest, the things that most of us do remember from our school days rather than individual lessons. However, Christ remains at the heart of what we do as a school, and he sustains us. And it is great to have welcomed all the youngsters back in again this term with their energy and high spirits and all that that means.